pirate ship down subtly.
Once you guys didn't found your Rihdar, I'll give you a short recap. This reminds me of when we were at the Bramble, because only the three of us. But last you left off, you were traveling. You had found a goodbye dad letter in your campsite after you beat some plants up, and it turns out there seems to be some sort of young boy who is going through young boy stuff, I guess, in the worst of ways. In the worst of ways.
Kill my dad.
True. And you guys kept moving. You guys had then briefly ran into after Hawkins realized his necromancy to some extent, ran into Erlin Aerith, a white mage who was traveling down from Port Crevice to Maplewood to investigate the Dreamwalker, to which you all who knew information withheld it, maybe for the best. And you kind of avoided that, and then you went back, you got to your undead, Valen and Jeddah, and you started moving again, and the last thing for the next day you experienced was a giant stag beetle, which Damu had indirectly blown out of its home, that charged through you all, but seemed to not want to fight, and you just had let it go off, and it went about 1,000 feet down the road and rebarreled itself. And then as you were traveling, you saw a weird metal post rise into the sky with a little bucket on top of it. It looked like almost like a basket made of wood. Inside it, a man with a spyglass. And as this wooden post kept rising, you started seeing cloth, the cells, and then bolts of wood as you realized a pirate ship was barreling down this road towards you all, down this hill. As most of you managed to very nearly escape it, unfortunately Dom and Benedict were both slammed by this pirate ship that kept moving for a couple hundred feet and then stopped. The last thing you saw were the bodies of Dom and Benedict ragdolling, bouncing, and contorting on the road until they ended kind of in the front of the ship. And this is going to be where we start. You hear the first people, the three of you on the side of the road, two of you on the ground. Benedict, you are...
Can't seem to load in.
Yeah, I can't join the game.
Let me refresh it.
Yeah, it's not even like open.
Yeah,
let me close
IP can't even...
and reopen fast.
Kill my mom. Now I'm burning the shit down.
You're burning it down. That's
I'm really mad.
But yes, Benedict, you are going, as I'm opening this up back up, you're definitely in pain. You're alive, but you're still on the ground. So we'll go to the three or the two that are on the side of the road as the ship comes to a halt once this thing opens. What's happening? Boundary being weird. Boundary. Hold on. Let me try this.
Boundary doing live maintenance.
More like I found.
Okay, here we go.
No page loading.
Oh, I'm in.
Right.
Okay, there we go.
How are you in? It was even loaded. I didn't have the world.
I'm not in. No, I'm not in
Okay.
yet, but like I'm almost there.
It's like the hero select screen.
Now I'm in.
Okay. Even I'm still loading in as a dungeon master.
What's the password though?
I don't know. That is a good point.
It's the.
I actually cannot see the map.
A baby. And your character's the baby.
Baby.
He's just a baby. He goes.
Just a little
He goes.
guy.
What the fuck? Oh no.
Holy fuck.
Oh,
Holy fuck.
my screen is blurry. I have to restart again. What a pain in my neck, guys.
Unpause the game, by the way.
I'm not even in my own game right now. I can't.
I'm saying.
Okay, bozo. Okay, anyway, I just have to describe it as I'm trying to...
Before starting stream.
Oh, it's all set up, but... It's already open, too. Oh, I'm loaded in. Perfect. Okay. It should be open now properly, I think, for everyone. Sorry, Foundry being a little silly boy today.
I'm sillier.
Now that I'm in, perfect. Okay, so what you basically right now the ship has come to a stop in front of you, Damu and Hortens. You see this awful as the anchor on your side rips and tears through this road, throwing up Brits and ruining this very pristine looking road right now. As it finally comes to a halt, the man on the back of the ship, who you'd seen originally was kind of in the crow's nest, has came down. As he's leaning off the back of the ship, you see he has this really long orangey red hair. He wears a bandana, and he very much so looks like a swashbuckler, a very typical pirate. His muscles are rather built. He has a scimitar and a pistol in a holster on both sides of his waist. And he has his one silly face that he had when he was looking at, spitting slurs off to the wind, looking back behind himself at you two. You, Damu, and Hortens.
Who the get out of the fucking road. Get on the... What's this? This is preposterous. Who are you? This is ridiculous. You see this? You see this, Damu? What the fuck?
You're right, come. What was this other? Bumpleton? Are you okay?
As you say that, he's farther
I
behind.
don't even know where I am.
You're on the far left. But you, as you kind of say, Bumpton looking for Benedict, you hear up on the ship, a man calls back, "Captain! We hit some of them!" "What?" "We hit... I think they're still alive. One's a human." As he kind of looks back at you, as you see he's kind of staring at the three of you very pristinely. As he turns back to the front. "Alive, you say?" "Well," he turns back to you three. "Your lucky day. It looks like we accidentally ran over your slave master." As he calls back to the front. "Finish him off with the cannon. We'll set these three free."
That's... No.
Am I like conscious?
Oh no, you're conscious and you're prone, but you're now standing up as you see
No,
two deckmen
he's
swiveling
my
a cannon
slave.
towards you. You're literally wearing a collar.
I like scramble to look for where the...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's for fashion.
Yeah, it's right in front of you. You see this cannon swiveling towards you, and they're about to shoot at you. Why are you complaining so much? You're capped. We don't even have the insurance for this. Shoot him!
Do I hear this? Do I hear them
Oh,
scream?
you hear that? You hear, and it's not even just you hear it. You see this cannon up top right here, turning towards you as these two turn this hand cannon towards you. As one of them just crawls over. Don't worry.
Friends.
We'll put you out of your...
Excuse me, I'm not slaves. They're friends.
We'll put you out of your misery,
I'm not
sir.
owner of anything, really.
We're sorry for hitting you.
No, no mystery. No, I'm fine.
You guys realize, all of you realize that
Wait,
Damu's he's about to be shot unless you guys convince him or something with this cannon.
He's not our slave master. He's just a...
He's not
friend.
a slave. Oh my.
He's our partner.
Please don't shoot him.
What are you all saying?
If you didn't shoot him, if you shot him, we would have to...
We're ready to fire,
fight back.
Captain.
Shoot him.
Make
If
either
you
of you
shoot
can make
fire.
either of you can make a persuasion roll, and you'll have advantage. One of you helping the other.
I'll wait. I think you have better
Babu.
persuasion than me, so.
I think mine is 0.
Oh, well, I haven't loaded yet. I don't know.
I'm still not even loaded in on it.
I don't think any of you guys are.
Go
yes,
for it. You can do it.
You guys should still be able to.
one. Once again, trying to load up my character sheet so I can even roll it.
What the heck?
What the hell? Who changed it to dark mode?
I can roll it for you if you want to.
Wait. So,
It's persuasion.
yeah,
Advantage. Yeah. I'll roll.
Hello, Dabu.
I think it's just +1.
Yeah, what he said. Dabu is right.
Thank God you have advantage.
Ours. I mean, it's not. We're not theirs.
He's actually my slave.
Okay. 17
we're
is much
also
better
not.
than that one.
He's not also. Yeah.
Shit. Fine. Captain, we're going to fire. Hey, stop it up there. We're
Yeah,
firing.
Yeah.
No, wait. As these two,
Don't fire! Don't fire!
what do you mean wait? As you see the fuse is being lit and slowly going down. Are you sure, Captain? We've already lit the. Stop the fuse. Okay, Captain. As you see that they try and stop the fuse, but they miss, and like they just can't get their hands to stop this fuse as it's already lit. And at the very last second, the two of them kind of sit down on this cannon, pulling it up as the cannon blast off above your head into the sky, a couple 100 feet past you. Oh, whew. That was
And
close.
maybe you guys should be more careful with your firing. So that's going to hit you by good old kid playing catch.
As you're over there talking, they just kind of smile. As it seems the conversation's going on in the back. As the two of you in the back, you see a woman with red hair, very similar to this male pirate, with a musket around her back and a proper pirate hat on her head, almost making her seem like the captain. She was in charge of the boat, actually. She was steering. She leans over. She actually puts her legs crossed. She's in on the edge of the ship rail. Her legs are crossed, looking down. Ha! Weren't you folk just silly? A bunch of slaves who love their master so much that they just... What they call this? The Stockholm Syndrome or something? It's like true love. She like leans back and she's taking her feet. How
I'm sorry. I'm
romantic.
sorry. I think you might have misheard me. We are not slaves.
Well, what you call that collar right
Them.
there?
I'm an accessory.
Ah. What'd you say, Swills?
We're not slaves to them, you know.
Oh, you. Ah. So you're what? Like escaped slaves
Yeah.
already, huh? Is that what it is?
No, we're just out. No,
we're
Oh,
simply-
you're just out. Okay.
No, it was. Yeah, we're just out on the town.
Yeah, we're running errands.
Okay, this is kind of awkward talking.
Yeah. So, are you guys
Yeah.
gonna fuck off or what?
Are you gonna go? You gonna go run someone else over now?
Yeah.
Hey, you jumped in front of my
Yeah,
wishbone.
like, you need.
Okay, my wishbone did not run nobody over.
Damn.
You jumped in front of the wishbone. Then you literally saw us coming over the hill, and you just stood there. That's what you guys were doing before we got hit.
Yeah,
Well, you see this road?
I did a barrel roll. I don't know how I was standing going. Arr.
You see this road, yeah?
I,
This is where people walk. We're people. That's a ship. That goes on the water.
He puts his hand
Yeah.
to his face. He's like, and he throws his head up. This again. What are you gonna do next? Call us a bunch of land pirates? You people get
I was
nothing.
thinking about it.
I mean, what are you if you're not land pirates? If you don't mind me.
We're just pirates. Have you
Oh,
never
I know
heard of
what you're
me?
doing with it.
He like
That
does
is-
he flexes up with one fist, and Pym like kind of flexes her other fist. I am Flaming Mantis, and I'm Red Herring Pym, and we take charge of the Wishbone. Have you not heard of us? The most scary pirates on land and water. Y'all be quivering.
I'm definitely afraid of
I've heard of
becoming
it, I've heard
roadkill.
He like points at you, Hawkins. You've heard of us. Perfect.
Apparently they're alright. Yeah, apparently they're, I didn't think we'd go around running over randoms, you know. Didn't deserve it.
Just
Just us minding our own business. You come over, nearly killed us. You know, honestly, I had a pretty good opinion of you, but now
What
I
kind
think
of
you're
dog
pretty
shit are
guts,
you
know.
speaking? I'm so
I don't know what to tell you, mate, but yeah, just
He,
fuck you.
You watch a rope fall off the side. Actually, he doesn't. He's about to put a rope, but then he shakes his head and he just runs and he just kind of scaffolds his way down the will. But you're fine. You can move wherever you want. You're probably recovered now. And you realize that all
Yeah,
the
I've
conversation-
reconvened with them.
I'm
I
gonna
can't
whisper
move because I
to.
still haven't even loaded in yet.
I'm gonna whisper to Hawkins, like, let's not cause too much issues. We still need to get to that tailor sometime this year.
Yeah, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. We're fucking.
Hey,
Who is this guy think he is? He's coming over, nearly killing.
Hey.
Yeah, but if we piss these guys off, they have a lot of people.
Ben, you know.
why you look? What? Dog shit! Listen to me. You hear me?
I'm listening.
Okay. I am the Flaming Mantis, captain of the Wishbone, a fearsome pirate. He like pulls out a scimitar and like kind of points toward you. You won't all be terrified. You saw what my ship did to your friend. He points to Benedict with the sword. That'll be you next. If you keep saying all this nonsense about us.
I started like quivering my legs intentionally and go, oh, great heavens!
It's my line. Excuse me.
That's right.
I try to make it look very.
He kind of just like slits his hair back almost with his bandana. That's more like it. Now I like you. I like you a lot. You want to become part of my crew? It's on you, Damu.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
What do you know about ships? What do you know about boats?
Do
you know how to shoot a cannon?
This is the first. No.
Nah, we can teach you. We can
I'm
teach
a
you.
little scary though. Look at this. Rawr.
Oh shit.
I always heard
That way
you.
you can't
job.
jump.
You do look kind of inbred
I'm
for
sorry.
a beast
I'm
folk.
sorry, but I get that a lot. I'm a little but I'm sorry, but I do the slave collar. Ding ding. I like bang on the slave collar. I can't really go with you for now.
He rolls his
I
eyes.
would love to
He rolls his
sometime.
eyes. He's like, "Do you really think that we can't just take those off you? Who would we be?"
I'm gonna. If you tried, I wouldn't. If you try to take it off, I don't know what happens. It's kind of embedded with all kinds of
Captain.
scary magic shit.
Captain, it turns out they really do have the Stockholm syndromes. They're so worried about
It's
leaving
not-
behind
well,
their slave masters.
I'm gonna be honest. Okay, take it. Try to take it off. But if you die, you're not allowed to kill my friends. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, easy enough. He like kind of like walks up to you and puts his hand around your collar. All right,
Oh dear.
I'm about to rip this off.
Hey, Evans! Please don't hurt me. I'm very fragile.
As he like grabs with both hands. Hold on, I'll get it in a second. I'm loosening it up.
Is it working? Is it loose?
My eyes are popping out of my head. I'm just like,
I hand him a crowbar.
No,
Try this.
guys,
he
please,
takes it with
my
one hand.
neck.
Thank you. I can use his shell and this to. Oh, that's a good idea. I like you too. You want to join my crew?
Wait. No.
Oh. Anyway, as he puts a crowbar in between your shell and your thing. Dog shit! He throws the crowbar at you. This was a shitty ass crowbar. Should have worked.
Perfectly good working crowbar. That thing survived an
Bunch of dog
explosion.
shit. Dog shit!
It's a perfect crowbar. Wonderful crowbar.
Okay,
Honestly, I'm
Literally
just
the
surprised
best
that the collar didn't do
crowbar.
anything to you. Honestly, I'm just kind of surprised.
I didn't take the collar off.
This crowbar is more of a crowbar than you'll ever be.
There's only one reason I didn't take the crowbar off. Oh, fuck. You guys really got me. Dog shit, you got me all messed up. Ah. There's only one reason I didn't take that
Crowbar.
slave collar off you. It's because there's too many other things in my mind. I'm not focused.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a job.
What's
What's
happening?
what are you even doing here?
Huh? A job,
What are you
obviously.
even doing out here?
What do you think? You think we just walk around? We're pirates. We're doing a job.
Yes.
I think you play bumper cars with people's faces and then steal their stuff.
Okay. He puts his hands up a little. He puts his hand in front of you.
My bad.
Okay, we are behind schedule. We had to hide off in the forest because there was an entire platoon of horsemen coming through. For heavens knows why. Why is it an entire platoon of horsemen just coming through? So we had to hide. So we're behind schedule, and we lost sight of it. Okay, we almost had it in our sight, and then we saw that coming, so we had to hide. We're about to capture the beast itself. And now we're trying to find it, but damn if we can't.
The beast.
Yeah, this giant beetle, a stag beetle.
Oh, that? Yeah.
I look over at Damo,
Yeah, I
like a little
actually
angry.
threw an explosion at that beetle earlier, and it just.
You
ran
didn't
away.
kill it, did you? You didn't damage it. That's our merchandise.
No,
We didn't
it
pay
just
you good
ran
money for
down
that.
No,
the road.
it didn't look. It didn't look damaged. I just blew up its house.
It went that way. I point in the perfect direction that it went.
It went south.
Yeah, it's like burrowed in the ground. It causes
So you
like
know
a
where it
little
went.
pile of mound on top of itself.
You know where it went.
Yeah.
Where you doing after this? Port Crevice?
Yeah.
Is that why you're doing north? You're only a day out, day or two out.
Yeah.
How about this? If you guys show us where that beast is and help us get it, I'll make you get there in a couple hours.
10%.
Oh.
10% of what? 10% of how fast you get to Port Crevice?
10% of the earnings from the beetle, since we were helping you find it.
Only if it goes...
Might I ask what your intentions with this beetle are?
Oh, there's a...
Doesn't matter.
There's a man named Dadster. He's wanting to buy a beast to help his bandit
Do I
gang or something.
recognize
don't
that name?
know. You may. I don't think you would. The others probably do. That's the name of the red steps that you guys are to eradicate. That's to the red robed. He goes on. Yeah, new guy. Dadster the red robed. He's charged of bandits or something. He thinks it'd be cool if he has a ferocious mount or something. He's paying us, what is it? 700 silver pieces, I think. Basically 7 Rihdarian gold, which is pretty good for a beast. It should be pretty easy to capture.
So if we give, so this is one of our enemies. I don't know that though in character.
Probably not.
I mean,
Guess
were
it's
you
always-
not like debriefed? Because I know for a fact I wasn't debriefed.
I've been
No.
debriefed on absolutely nothing. I know nothing.
All
It's
right.
technically, you guys know the information, so yeah. Hotland says for sure.
All
But I
right.
know. Would I in character technically know that these guys are
Who
people
not?
we're trying to take out?
Hotlands may tell you no. Just hold on.
Okay.
Go ahead. I thought you were
So
saying
this is
no.
a job for Daxter, the Red Road, leader of the Red Steps.
I know his name's Dadster. I'm pretty sure it's the Red... He leans forward. It's a really lame name. It's something about... They call him that because they leave blood and flames
Yeah, like
in their steps.
they were treading on blood, and there's like footprints or whatever. It's kind of weird.
He starts like doing a fake throat. Bleh, bleh. Oh, I hate people like that.
Bleh, bleh, yuck, yuck.
No class.
Ew.
Bleh.
Anyways, are we
That
going
sounds
to
good to
go
me.
find this beetle or not?
Yeah. Let's get it.
No, you guys... Perfect.
Let's
can't-
go.
I can't
The baby
agree
has one
to the
thing
10% yet. Because we'd probably find it anyway.
Okay, then 20%. How's
Oh,
that?
goodbye then. I start walking away.
Okay, enjoy getting there a day later. You should get there by
Oh,
nightfall and have a nice
Fuck
dinner.
you.
Maybe a nice
Okay,
prostitute in the
okay,
crevice.
Okay. So
Yeah.
why can't you confirm that? So if we find the beetle, well, then 10%. That sounds reasonable.
You've literally already told me where the beetle is.
No, I didn't.
We didn't tell you quite exactly. We told
You said
the
to the
Big
south,
direction.
and it's burrowed. I'm sure it should be pretty easy. We sound the
No.
first time.
Sure,
burrowed.
you're going
It's
to
really
dig
obvious.
up the entire ground in the south area of this road.
He turns. Are you sure you've seen it? That thing doesn't burrow
Oh,
in the
yeah.
ground.
I mean, I'm only sure if I've seen it if I get 10%.
Did it burrow?
It was
Are you
this
wrong
isn't
about
like a
that?
pile of shit. I don't know whose shit it was. It was loads.
Yeah, and then this turtle exploded it.
Ugh.
There's so much shit. I don't know where it came
A shit
from. Where
turtle.
you even get that
Ugh.
shit from. If that's the size of the dung beetle, I don't want to see the size of the person that made the shit. Anyway, I mean, our friend Kira here is quite good at looking for animals. Ain't that right, Kira? Yeah.
Perfect.
If it's really
See?
enough, yeah, I guess you're right.
You guys are a bunch of weird ones, aren't you? An elf, lizardman, a weird-looking beast folk, and a human.
Don't forget the dog.
There's
And
a dog.
don't forget, I like look around for Gom.
He
He's
looks
like
like
playing
a
dead.
teddy bear.
I'm guessing he's still playing. I
He's
like
currently
watching
on
him.
the
you
I
may
was
turn
forgot.
back. You may have brought him up.
I was
yeah.
going to, and then I forgot.
Yeah, we assume he's with you like a teddy bear, but he wouldn't have said anything.
Yeah,
he might
I just
actually. He
don't-
probably would be like, teddy bear, huh? Scared of the dark.
It's not for me. It's for the people were coming to see at Port Crevice.
So, you're telling little old me that, you folk are on a mission to give someone a teddy bear? That's very...
Well, it's not exactly
you.
that's the whole mission. It's just this is a teddy bear that we're going to give someone.
Oh, that's like, you're like, what is that man?
Yes, it's exactly like that.
It's just like that.
Ah,
Whatever you're about
well,
to say, it's exactly like that.
That's very, whoa. You know, they probably really would like that up there in town, a child, with the festival coming and all.
The festival. Would I have heard about
Well,
this?
all of you would know about this festival. It's the Festival of Peace. There's 2 days coming up that marks the anniversary of the fall of the People's Empire of Orbitus, basically the assassination of Rihdar and the falling of the Empire. And I think tomorrow on the calendar, it's on the calendar if we open it up, but it's called the Day of Peace. Everyone in the world does zero acts of violence. Of course, people might, but it's a day of peace where no one, even the worst enemies in war, all drop their arms. It's a day of peace. No one fights. And then there's a day after that, which is more of a festival, even more of a festival that also celebrates the same thing, similar thing. But it's a very big festival. It's most of the world celebrates it, like honors it. So that's what should be referencing. And you just happen to be indirectly lining your day up in town with the festival that was made. So congratulations.
That's so wild. What
It
a
actually is
coincidence.
a chance. I mean, it literally is just a chance.
Surely.
Yeah, but is that
I know,
where?
it surely is. Sorry, I was out of character. Anyway, yeah, we'll come along.
Oh, perfect. I'm glad
What do you
this
think,
one
guys?
is. As she kind of leans forward and like touches your one really strong arm. This one has a weird strength about him.
I fucking recoil. I was like fucking like karate chopper. Wait, are they on the boat or are they off?
No, they're off. They're
Oh,
clear.
they're off.
As
I'm
Mantis
still
slaps
not
you on the
loaded.
side. Pim, stop that. You're doing what you're really deserving your title nowadays. We all hate. Stop it. Sorry, Captain. I'll go back to the ship. I'll be waiting for you. Go ahead. You guys can talk about what you were doing. To say.
Oh, great heavens.
Oh, great.
Sorry about her. She's a red herring, quite literally.
Oh. Well, I guess we should get going. There are things to do.
Is there any more exposition you need to tell us?
Well, we can't kill the beast. We have to sedate it, capture it, and ideally, there's no major
think I could
damage
do
to the
that.
boat or the
Not even need to
product.
sedate it, honestly.
Then we need to take it to their hideout, which is about a day from here. Of course, it's off the track a little bit. Of course, you guys don't have to come with us for that part.
I think we could do that on our own, you know. I think we're
Well,
more than
we can't-
capable.
We can't take a day out. You know that kind of defeat the purpose of saving a day. If we're gonna take a day to
Was
Give
it's
the fucking-
sorry, it's a day by normal standard. For us, it's a little different. But we probably won't be leaving to go do that part until about a day anyway. We'll probably enjoy the festival, and then we'll
Oh right, so you're gonna do that after you.
Yeah, we'll get into the town first.
Yeah, we'll
Oh,
go down.
wow.
Well, we can't get. Just so you're aware, we can't get directly on the town. We are pirates after all. But we get pretty close. Drop you off.
I
and we can
mean,
park our
closer's
ship without-
closer.
Anyway, yeah, here.
Is there a secret? Would I know of any like secret port or something near Port Crevice?
No, there's no secret
Or like
ports that you know
what there
of.
would usually be?
You would know that these guys usually just literally find a beach and roll up on the beach. Like there's
Alright.
not really like a, at least not one that you know. There might be one somewhere, but you also know Port Crevice is also accept a lot of pirates itself, but they would never accept a pirate boat on wheels. So it's kind of a weird one. Do you all need the kitty ladder, or can you be a badass like me? As he kind of like munches his way up this wheel, and gets up back on top.
I would like the kitty ladder, please.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
As
I'm
he's like,
crippled.
Here you go. As he drops like a little ladder off the back.
Faster than Domino.
You just step on my face as I so
Yeah,
lowly climb
over
up.
him.
Yeah, you guys pretty
Go
easily.
fucking help me.
I don't know if any of you decide to go the more dangerous route, you can. But if you guys all take the ladder, you get there pretty easily.
I'm not taking the fucking kiddie ladder.
Ah, okay.
I'm not taking the kiddie ladder.
Main character syndrome. That's
The
not
two of you can jump here.
No.
So you're gonna risk it. It kind of looks like you're a little more brawn than brain. Let's see if you do it.
It's a wheel, isn't it? You know, you just climb it. It's not.
Do we still have the zombies near us?
Yeah,
Yes.
technically they would be with you. I suppose I should probably put them on the map.
The map still hasn't loaded for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Me neither.
me either.
I don't know why.
Me either.
To be fair, Foundry might just be broken right now for some dumb reason.
Globally.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
hosted by you, right? So it shouldn't.
Here, I can at the very least stream my.
Weird.
It's true.
Oh well, so they're wearing
Yes.
one of them is wearing robes, another one is wearing the costume that Phoebus had. What costume was
So-
it exactly, Ben?
It's like
Bendywick?
like a circus, like
Like a jester
like a
uniform or something?
Shakespeare costume with the
Or
puffy
Shakespeare?
shoulders, like curly toes.
All right, does the priest let's vary on and
Think about what to do with the
Uh,
fucking revived bodies we have.
the other person? Do they wish to take the kitty ladder? Or are they gonna? Are you two gonna? You guys are super quiet
Are
over
you
there.
streaming the DM view or the stream view?
That's a DM view, but you're not really seeing anything too awful. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the ground begin.
Or you two, you could take the ladder.
As they just kind of silently walk forward. Oh, they really are the quiet type, aren't they? As they kind of jitterly.
Yeah, they're
They kind of have a
They're
hard
very
time getting up the ladder, but they do eventually get up. It takes Mantis having to hold the ladder steady almost. Jeez, they are. Ooh.
yeah, they're not well. It's part of the reason we're going to Port Quivers.
Hey,
But
they don't-
anyway.
they don't have any like disease that's going to
brothers.
affect my crew, are they?
Oh no! It's not contagious.
Not one that you already have.
Hmm. Okay.
Just keep little man away from him.
As he starts raising up the kitty ladder, you going for it, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
If you don't make it, we're leaving you.
Hawkins like going up. Whoop.
Huh?
Is it quadruple, triple?
How do I?
good
Is this
deca
athletics?
front
Yeah, just make it's your choice, I guess. Acrobatics, athletics. I can roll it for you if you need me to, or if you have access to your sheet.
I got it.
flip?
I would like.
He doesn't like.
Okay.
He grabs on the wheel
embarrassing.
so hard it drags down and crushes him.
Oh, hold on. He might use something,
I-
but it's pretty embarrassing right now.
Plus 12, please.
I feel like I could do something to help
do you
you.
okay? Do you wish to use your plus 12 or use your inspiration? I don't know if you value one over the other.
Oh, inspiration. Yeah, I'll use my inspiration. You're right. I'll use that.
so you have
instead.
inspiration. That would just do your advantage and roll again. Okay, that's
Oh my
much better.
god, for one.
As you were being a little bit cocky and you stepped up to it, and you were like thought it was gonna be a lot easier, but whenever you did on it, you realize it is weirdly gross and nasty, and almost makes you like when you first grab it, you're like, oh, this is not right. You kind of slip up, but you can describe how you jumped this wheel outside of your first little hiccup.
I think once they start rolling a little bit, Hawkins grabs the edge of the wheel while it's turning and lets it kind of just pull him up till he gets the apex of the wheel and he just climbs up the rest.
Huh? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe
pretty
you're a
good,
little more brain than
Quite
brawn.
simple, you see. Wheels roll, and as the wheel rolls, the side that's touching the floor eventually touches the highest part of the wheel. It's quite simple, really, if you think about it.
Wow, that sure is brave for lizard folk, isn't
All
it?
right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Add the 4 lizard folk part.
She's not wrong though.
Nice.
I've never
Kind
seen a
of
lizard
backhanded.
folk quite like you.
Yeah. I'm pretty I'm complex.
Uh,
What can I say?
uh,
Yeah.
you know about the, you know
Excuse
about
me,
the
but
sentimental.
I hate to
right?
interject, but
No.
do you have any healing? Anything that could tend to you crushing me?
We have like a good stew or something, maybe.
I'd love to.
Ha,
Does
stew.
Kira have any healing?
He turns out to you. Stew, boo-hoo, cry me a river.
We can make Kira heal you. I'm pretty
Kira,
sure.
Kira would probably heal you. We can just use. Does anyone have access to a sheet? Someone will roll like a healing spell if they wanted.
Don't we all?
Probably.
I don't think any of us are loaded.
I think she has healing word.
I mean, you can still use the character sheets.
it's used.
Or cure wounds. Is cure wounds better than healing word? Yeah, cure wounds.
Yeah, we can just. Let me see. Where's that in here?
The fuck?
Why you
There's
got
so
so
many
much
spells.
things?
No, that's because they're all added here because they can freely prepare them however they want. You did Sid's healing. Congratulations. As some flames wrap around you. Not very good.
Wow, 6 healing. That's great. That's fucking
All
fantastic.
The lowest possible roll.
Yeah, that was really low.
This is so great, Kira. You're being very great to me.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not accurate enough to be Mo 5 RP.
So as you guys are on the ship, I mean, you guys. Let me open up some stuffy stuff. Actually, you guys aren't even. Yes, maybe I've actually found it loaded.
So do you guys want the pirouette straw cookie?
What?
You know
What do you
those
guys do?
like
Are you
cookie
guys,
straws?
Cookie straw. Mm-hmm. Do you guys wish talk or say anything here directly? Otherwise, I mean, I may roleplay more, but I don't know if you guys have any.
I like help take them to where we last were.
I don't think there's anything to really I want to say.
I think Hawkins would probably tell the people that were on the cannon that they're fucking stupid.
Hey, buddy. You probably don't know how to shoot a cannon.
What is your job on this ship?
I am just the deckhand. I usually deal to the sails.
So not the cannons.
We all are trained. Captain, this
Well, so obviously you're not trained.
Captain, this guy's he's pushing my buttons, Cap. Ah, shut up. He's our guest. He's helping us get paid.
I don't like notice this, and I want to go over to the people that were manning the cannons. Or up to it, I'm gonna put my big arm on their or like around them. Like, hey, how's it going? It's quite a job you've got to do there, huh? Like,
Yeah, we saved your life.
Tightly
Or
gripping.
something.
Yeah, you're great.
I loaded in now, but all the pieces are in the wrong spot.
Yeah, Foundry's just been dummy. As you're leaning their hands, you see a dark-skinned, looks like a half-elf, maybe an elf. It looks more like a half-elf. You don't see any antlers. That kind of grabs you on your shoulder.
Which one?
On your strong arm.
Oh, hey. Like, turn to look at him with my entire body in it.
He is
Intimidates him instantly.
You
He
can
dies.
try. You can roll for intimidation.
Yeah, I was gonna roll for intimidation when I was putting my hand on the other guy's shoulder too.
Okay, he is. You see the guy you had your hand shoulder on is a little bit intimidated, but this guy is going to try and counter intimidate you. His intimidation is not that great, I guess. He doesn't. You don't feel scared of him, but you can definitely tell that he is at least not scared of you.
I'll go. Big man, where are we? Mhm.
Don't worry about old Baltiste. He is. He doesn't speak. He is very protective of the crew here. He's the second mate. He isn't like that. You're going around. And Pim kind of looks to you two, Hawkins. You guys are going around being so aggressive. I like an aggressive man, but These are our family you're messing with here. You're our guest, after all. I bet you've never seen a boat go this fast before, have
Usually
you?
you don't hit your guests with your entire pirate ship before,
Well,
welcoming them in.
You're looking up at her. She's on the like this. She's on like one of the cell posts, like sitting up there, swinging her legs back and forth. Well, I can tell you one thing. It sure don't hurt if you hit the ground again, going how fast we are. Going overboard isn't just on the water, you know.
Guys, let's be kind to very nice regular pirates, okay?
Oh.
It's not
All right.
causing any issues.
The turtle sure is
I
charming.
apologize.
Man of sophistication. It's all right. We didn't mean no. We don't want no bad blood.
I'm gonna try to go below deck.
Yeah, you can move maps freely.
How do you do that?
Up top, you should see the wishbone under deck. Go to the under deck. And whenever you're done, just
Wishbone under deck? I don't see that. Where am I looking?
Yeah, I don't even have
maybe
that
it's
listed either.
maybe it's Foundry is broken still. I'm pretty sure. Unless maybe.
Oh, I just want to. I'm gonna start looking through their stuff. And see
Oh,
what
actually,
can
I know
do.
what it is. I see what it is. Hold on. All players.
I'd also like to do a stealth check to see if I don't get seen.
You'd realize very quickly when you go down there. There's people down there already. No, not everyone's up top.
Okay,
there's
well,
like
I'm just
3 people down there.
gonna try to be discreet as possible. That's all.
Okay, you guys should be able to see the underdeck now. Yeah, you can go down there. And you hear Mantis call back, "Hey, you guys are so busy over there. I need some more directions here. I mean, don't get me wrong. The boat goes straight. The road is straight, but you know what I'm. Hello, what kind of dog shit's this?
I'm below the deck. I can't respond. Someone.
Very well.
Oh, I mean, I was like, look at the deck. You're not going to help him. You know, the deckhands.
Well, you guys, we're supposed to be giving directions, guys. That's our job.
Oh, wait.
What's doing?
You see, whenever you say that to the deckhands, you see Flaming Mantis's
Yeah,
face.
I'll go
look
back
at
to
above
the
you
deck?
captain and start helping.
in just like such a silly way. He's like, Hey, also, what are your? He starts. He like kind of snaps. Names. We never even introduced ourselves. I did technically. As
I'm gonna give them like a look like, should we tell them their actual names?
Always just like, give him look like, shrugs his head. I'm Hawkins. Hi. Good to see you.
Hawkins, Lizardman Hawkins. Hawkins.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
You ever
Are
heard
you
of the
like,
Red Rovers? Or the Rust Rovers? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, it's me.
You
know.
are.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I know. Yeah, I know.
He sees his brains kind of like clicking. He's like, hold on. Rust Rovers, Hawkins. He looks at you, looks at your like body a little bit.
Yeah.
It doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, you're right. Oh.
Wait a second. You had all your scales are missing. They look like they're black. Wait. You're Black Scale Hawkins, aren't you? The coward.
Yeah. What? Coward, what are you on about?
I'm just messing with it. That's what Mickey Chapman always says. You're the famous one that keeps giving old Chapman the run for his money, aren't you?
Yeah, fuck him.
You telling me?
Fucking Ricky. Is he still? He's in Port Crevice, right?
I had to avoid him. I was sitting there and just enjoying myself in the tavern. I had the best disguise on I've ever made in my life. Best disguise. And I'll be damned if that dog shit bounty hunter didn't just walk up and sit down in front of me. And I'm like, oh, well, I got a little nervous, but I was so disguised to play it off. And you know what he says right away? He says, well, hello there, Flaming Mantis. How do you see through my disguise?
Fucking, that's classic Mickey. You know, here's the thing with him though. If you point at something, he'll always look at it. If you just point away, he will look away, and you just run. And he's a fucking idiot with that kind of stuff. He'll look at
actually
anything
got
you
him
point
with
out. I'm telling you.
He's so good-hearted too that while I left, he wasn't chased after me, but he had to stay to pay the bill. He couldn't bring himself not to pay the bill that I left behind since I ran. That's the only reason I got away from him. But yeah, I can't believe it's actually you're just as famous as he is, the one who always gives him the loop. He always calls you a coward, but we all know that
it's not cowardly to just not want to get arrested. You know,
it's not cowardly. You always escaping him. You must be. I was very disrespectful to you. No wonder you dropped that will so easily. You're actually a bona fide pirate, aren't you?
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, you know. You know how it is. But I don't want to see him right now though. I feel like that'll be a bit of trouble. Not in the place to mess with any bounty hunters, you know.
I'm pretty sure you're right. I don't think anyone ever wants to see him. He's just
not even his mum, you know. Not even his mum. Yeah. Anyway.
Hey, you shouldn't insult people's moms.
It was insulting him, not his mum, you know. Anyway,
well,
I'm sure his mum's a lovely lady.
But if it's to think that such a lovely lady make such a awful, should have raised him better or something.
Yeah.
As he's lining up, anyway, for all of you, of course, I've introduced myself. I am the captain. As he kind of salutes himself, Flaming Mantis, famous pirate of the seas. That over there, he points across to the woman in the on one of the sail ships, the lady with red hair and the musket, and a nice tight corset around her waist. That is Pym, sometimes called Red Herring Pym due to she's risky. She is the first mate. And he over there, and you see a man with a crossbow with this orange bandana around his head, the dark-skinned elf, who looks very silently and solemnly. That is Baltiste. He's our second mate. He's very serious, and he does not speak. I don't think he even has a tongue. I feel like I should know that, but he doesn't open his mouth ever, so it's kind of hard to know. Baltiste, do you have a tongue?
Does he yawn? Does he eat?
He's like real scary.
He doesn't open his mouth. How does he goggle my cock?
Okay. If you want him to gargle your cock, take that with him.
Slash me. I didn't say that. Dom, you said that,
Slash
actually.
me. I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Anyway,
Okay.
let's go to the beetle, guys. Yahoo! Wahoo!
Hold on, you didn't introduce yourself.
I've
What
been
the-
leading him there all the whole time. I'm
Yeah,
assuming
he's been
moving.
he hasn't been moving the entire time. Also, you guys are going faster than you. In this world, you never fathomed something that could go this fast on the road. Like this is like the speed of 80 miles an hour, like a car. Wagons don't go this fast. Ships don't go this fast on the ocean. Like you guys are flying. You guys realize if you fall off this, there's a good chance you're dead. You are actually going this is the fast. You guys are probably would be amazed by how fast you're going.
Slash me. I'm holding very tightly on the gun because if I let go, he will instantly fly away and die.
That's me. I'm wobbling everywhere, going.
Yeah, it is pretty bumpy here, and things bounce up and down over there. It's pretty smooth for what's worth, but definitely these wooden wheels. This is a very new experience for all of you, especially you Hawkins. You know your way around a boat, but this is like how you're used to bouncing on the ocean, and you're kind of naturally doing that being on the boat. Actually, has a counter effect and makes you more wobbly because you're so used to being on a boat. I need to prepare sea leads for waves, but it makes it worse here actually.
Can you put a token under deck so that I can see?
You're right. Yeah. But no, he says, why are you guys running off? I still need your names. We have Hawkins here, but
The name's Benedict Bumbleton. Here's my card.
Benedict Bumbleton. That's a weird name. Is that an alias?
I guess you could say it's some sort of stage name.
A stage name, huh?
I hand him my theater card.
Adamu, you haven't anything done here.
Can't get out now. I have to tell him his name, so it's not. I have to tell him my name, so I'm not suspicious.
So you're like an actor or something, right?
Actor, writer, director, theater owner.
That's pretty cool, I think.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Benedette. He puts his hand out.
I put my hand out and I crush his hand and he dies.
You want to go for it?
No, but I could I could
You're
ego
being kind of
handshake
weird right
him.
now, Beavers.
So,
I don't know who Peebus is, but yeah.
Yeah, that's really fucking weird, Dama.
the
I
other
didn't
one.
mean to
I
say that
say
in
in
my
character
voice.
exactly
I
like
meant to
that.
say that.
that's a little. So, who are the other ones?
My name is Damu.
Why are you talking like that?
What do you mean?
Why are
That's
you
my
talking
name.
like that?
Damu.
I was just joking earlier when I said you're inbred. Was that actually a sensitive topic?
I think it might be.
Yeah, I'm inbred.
Oh,
Okay.
hell.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, maybe don't bring up that again.
What do you mean? What's the problem?
Maybe be a little more sensitive next time.
Okay.
What do you mean? Yeah.
I'm not talking to you,
Don't
Dominic. I'm
be
talking
so
to the fucking
rude.
fire
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, I know, but I'm being stupid on purpose.
Who is the elf and those two over there? The priest and the fancy looking one.
Slash me, Kira introduces herself in a really shy and mysterious way.
Wow.
Hey.
Hi guys.
And
You're
Gus
gonna
is
make me
in.
blush.
That's Valent's Jetta.
Velen and Jeddah.
Blair.
Are they your part of your crew or something? They sure are. They seem to just follow your orders.
Oh yeah, they're just what are they called? Porters? They are porters.
Ah, I see. Okay. Anyway, nice to meet you. The rest, you can meet them individually. We have a crew of about 9 here. Not too many of us. Small ship, you know. Anyway, and as he's talking, you guys are giving directions, but you haven't really been paying attention. You realize you are about to reach where this creature is.
Oh, you
we're
want to
about
slow
to
down?
reach where this creature is.
Creatures?
I
What
can't go
creatures?
back to the regular map for some reason.
I didn't play
I'm
it back.
stuck.
Hold on. What creatures are you talking?
Band
Where?
player.
Like a bird?
The beetle? The one we're
Shit,
looking for?
Don't shit the beetle! As you see, very quickly approaching is another mound where you know the beetle to now be, and you realize you're going way too fast, and you're going to miss it. As Mantis yells out, "Oh hell! Don't shit! Someone get the harpoon! Harpoon it!" As you see a bunch of people starting to scramble to grab the harpoons and trying to harpoon into this mound.
Don't harpoon it. Anchor, stop the ship.
They are. No, we never stop. As you see many of them running
Not
to the
gonna
side
be
to
able
ready to
to
harpoon.
bring it to them if it's fucking dead.
This beast won't die that easily. Go ahead, boys.
Harpoons are
Just
just
what
going
you
to
made
bounce
of.
off it.
As you see the crew move over and they all start getting rope, and as they're quickly approaching, they hand this long rope and this really long harpoon. You see them hand it to Baltiste, the dark-skinned elf, who picks up this harpoon. As you see, he stands up on this cannon as you guys are very quickly approaching this mound on the right. And,
Can I try to sneak under deck with advantage this time? Because now there's
Yeah, sure.
chaos. Okay. Stealth. How do
Bro-
I advantage that again? I have to
you
click
just
the
hit the
plus. Oh.
Bro, right down here about the you going stuff
I already
on the
got a
ship and be like,
21 while I'm out.
why are you leaving with this weird this stuff? Yeah, 21. You did down there
I'm
pretty
ready
easily.
on the
way out.
No one really feels.
Okay.
No one up here notices you at least.
I got sent below deck. Can I go back?
Yeah, I don't know why it sent you below deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also locking us down here when we go
Yeah,
down.
I can't
so-
like choose.
Oh, I
Flash
know
me
why.
is still
Hold on.
loading.
I know why. Shit. Yeah, P would still be loaded. For real.
I'm not even fucking in.
It found it just be weird right now. Here, you guys should be able to switch back and forth now. I've now opened it to you guys.
Yeah. I
Okay.
guess. So, what do I see down here? Perception check, I guess.
I mean, you see what you see down there.
Well, I mean, like people wise, like what kind of people are there?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm not. Let me draw this map, I suppose.
Isn't everyone already top deck?
Well, where are you, Damu? I don't see. Oh, I see. You don't see one down there yet. I mean, you're currently in a room. It looks like when you went in there, it firstly opens up into the captain's quarters, and then you have to go down another set of stairs. So right now, you're currently in the captain's quarters.
I want to look at the books here.
Sure. You're very briefly looking. Looks like a lot of things about lost treasure and seafaring, and you see a couple of logbooks of like jobs. You don't really see anything that's too fruitful. You see a couple things on there. As you open it up, you see a couple smut books, which
Hey yo, the lusty Argonian maid.
quite frankly, yes.
I wanna look for anything that might be like treasure that has something to do with a magical item.
Sure. Do me a
Like a treasure
roll.
map?
Do me an investigation roll. When you're looking at this,
I'm
see
good
it?
investigation
Did you find
now.
it?
you see books about treasures and some things that are in general about magical stuff, but nothing like this item is here. It's more like there's treasures, magical treasures of so and so lost to the sea, maybe in this rough area, or believed. Like nothing that's specific.
I'm gonna look in this treasure chest. I'm gonna look
locked.
around first to make sure that there's no one watching me, and then I'm gonna look in it.
No one's behind you. As you try and open it up, and you realize that there's a lock on it.
Okay, I go to the desk to see if there's anything interesting on the table.
Yes, you see some ink, a pen, and you see a couple of gems on there. Some pretty big gems. These purple things.
I want to do in a Arcana check to see if there's anything that looks particularly magical about anything on there.
No, maybe
Plus
the
10
gems
Arcana.
are the gems could probably be used as a component, but all that's there is a book, and it looks like the book is just information on their current mission.
Okay, I'm not gonna take the gem because I think that's gonna be like very obvious that that's missing. No, I'm trying to see if like something like knowledge or whatever I can write down or copy. You know, gems I can't. I want to peek through the doorway that goes down. This one.
Okay, yeah, that's where Hawkins is. You can look there.
Hawkins wave.
I guess do I have to do another stealth check to see if I don't get seen?
No, you're alright. You can step through first. You see a couple of lights. It's really dark in here.
Oh, it's very dark.
Yeah, I don't know why the it's like it seems like all the lights are off besides some very few areas.
There's like no windows.
And the reason it's dark to you, you realize that the reason it's dark is because your eyes haven't adjusted down here. They can see probably just fine, but pirates, they adjust their eyes down here. You can't have like lights, the risk of fire, unless you have like a closed lantern.
So there's not much I can do here without making it apparently like obvious that I'm here.
And
And
it's kind
there
of
may be people down here.
I don't really care.
Up top though, you guys up top are currently, as Dom was down here doing this, you watch as Baltiste grabs his harpoon and launches it into this mound as you're going by, and you guys are going really fast, and you watch as this long harpoon, it has like this jagged edge, this serrated edge, goes into the mound. It sits, and then the rope starts quickly going behind it. As it gets farther and farther away, you see first like 10, 20, and then 30 feet of rope go past. And then you watch, jumping out in pain, this beetle rising out of this mound. As the beetle's here. And naturally the beetle starts getting pulled, and you watch as the beetle starts running with his harpoon in it. Trying to keep up. Not intentionally, it's just it kind of has to.
Would it be possible?
If it starts like actually like proving to get away, like to probably do the same thing I did last time and like charm it.
Sure, you could try.
The command.
This thing is currently running almost side by side, and you're really surprised. You watch as this ship's going, not slowing down. This beetle's getting faster and starting to keep pace with this boat, which is kind of crazy. As you watch
Okay, then
as...
I'd like to command.
Sure, what are you doing command it with?
Oh shit! If I make it stop, it'll just get run over and it'll look fucking awful.
This is a very hard place to command this thing.
Yeah. I literally can't do anything to
Yeah,
make
you
it
may-
like stop
you know.
being.
I
Yeah.
want to.
All I have
give
is
me
to make it stop moving or run away. That's
how
about
long?
it.
How long do you have spells until you wish to leave? A few minutes, or
I can do a little bit longer.
no? What's a little bit? 30 minutes?
An hour?
Half an hour? We might get this done.
30 minutes? 30 minutes?
So as this thing's steaming up, and you were about to cast command, you realize, wait a second, you might just end up killing the merchandise. As you watch this giant beetle, its rhino horns in the front and its little antenna are keeping up as it's this harpoon in its side, as its back shell, this carcass, this carapace of molten, this green, silvery, almost gem-like hardness opens up to reveal these two large pair of wings. As this,
I would like to do something
Mhm.
special.
What is your
and-
special?
Your stream.
Yeah, well, actually, wait, you can't see people standing. Or can you see?
I can't see it all. Like it loaded for like 1 second in the underdeck, and then I tried to click away, and then it just stopped loading.
Don't let me pull you.
Yeah, but I'd like
I
to
can share screen it then.
like use the skill that I could talk with animals, but use it to like calm it down.
What? You
and
can't actually
play
talk
like-
to animals. You
like
can only
a
talk
little
to
flute song.
Anatoly. And he can only
No, because
understand
I
you.
have
What do you have?
I use it
Oh.
to command it. I can talk to large beasts and monstrosities.
Oh,
I
you mean
think.
that? Okay. What are you going to do?
I'd like to like instead of like specifically talking to it, I'd like to like calm it down
And
with
how
my
are you doing this?
epic animal handling skills.
Yes, but how? In what ways are you trying to calm it down? You would realize this is gonna be very hard. This
I'd
thing
like
is being pulled high
A little
speed.
soothing song.
Okay, you can go for it. You don't have to roll disadvantage though. This thing is not in much of a place to be calm. Its life is at stake.
Or I guess I could scream at it to calm down.
You could
That's
do either way.
a lot
Either
easier.
either
Just
way, it's going to be disadvantage.
setting.
The situation is
You think so?
this beetle is
Okay.
pierced, being pulled. It is being killed. At least in its head, you know. It can't escape right now. It's stuck to the ship by this harpoon that's pierced through it.
Yeah. I'm fucking looking for this shit.
Why do you need to do anything? What are you trying to
I want to
stop?
calm it down so that it doesn't like fly away and get out of us, get out of reach.
I can just do hold person.
Oh,
Paralyze it.
That's that's pretty
Oh, it has to
impressive.
be humanoid.
You watch as... Are you using your music or what are you doing?
oh, I have to roll with disadvantage too. Fuck.
Oh yeah, you're right. Whoops. That's still pretty good though.
27.
How are you doing this? Are you doing it with your song?
I wanna play it like a little soothing song, like you know.
A
start-
lullaby.
Song.
As you
It's
start
like
playing
that.
this, as you begin to play this magic, this weird, really music, this creature almost as if drawn to your words. You can tell that its eyes kind of fixate on you, and its focus turns to you, and you realize it's kind of forgetting momentarily about what's happening to it. And then you hear Mantis go, "Benedict, that's great! Battle music! Fire the cannon!"
No, don't fire the cannons.
As they get ready to fire the cannons, you tell the battles, they don't realize what you're doing. As this creature is fixated, and it has kind of, instead of flying away, it's kind of keeping the level here. And you hear Pim go, "Captain, this creature, I don't know why, but the creature isn't flying away. I think we should go for Plan B." Plan B, you say? Perfect. As he kind of looks to the three of you, or the five of you, I guess technically. You guys wanted 10%, didn't you?
Hell yeah, partner.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Hold him steady! Don't fire the cannon! As he calls the three of you up front. Here. This is the plan. He hands you what looks almost like a syringe. It looks like a pitten, like a really large metal pitten, and it has like a syringe at the end. We gotta sedate that creature. Problem is, we gotta get close.
I send in Grep.
As you see, well, Grep wouldn't have the strength to hold this in jet.
Really? That's a big ass syringe.
No, it's like huge.
How
It's fucking
big is
massive.
big?
It's
Like
it's
two-handed fucking.
It would have to like you'd have to like use probably all your strength to plunge it into this.
Is
You don't
it,
think-
is
you
it,
don't-
it's like comically large.
It's not comically large. It's not. It's large, but you also don't think you're going to have to use like all your strength to get it through the shell of this creature. It's more than just the syringe.
All right.
As he
All right, I think okay. Got it.
Is the
Benedict?
bug still running, or is it like flying?
it's flying.
now?
It's not flying. It's in 5-10 feet. It's calm. It's pretty calm. It's not up to the size of the boat. But it's getting pretty close to like level with the boat.
Okay, I have a plan. Okay, you go in with the syringe. I'll doom ward you, which pretty much gives you some level of protection that you don't vanish from existence, and then we're good, right? Yeah.
Okay.
It'll
You have
keep
to
you
do
safe.
bashful. All of you need to. We need to at least have 3 syringes in this creature for it to be sedated. If only one of you go, it's too late. Don't worry. We were
I
planning
can't
for
go.
this.
I'm a cripple.
He throws each of you a backpack. Don't worry. You'll be safe.
How are we supposed to get to its level without, being turned into some pancakes?
As
By
you
the
guys,
pagan.
Ian's gonna run to the masts. Sorry.
do you guys grab the backpacks he threw to you?
Yeah.
As you
I
grab
did.
them, you realize he threw those backpacks to you, saying, "Don't worry, he's got a plan for this." He throws you the backpacks, and you realize that the backpacks are starting to float.
I put it on my I put it on backwards because it doesn't fit on my shell.
We got moon rots in there, freshly charged. Moonstones.
Oh,
That's great.
This
Let's
is
go,
fantastic.
and then I'll start
I'm just
to.
like floating away.
Benedict is like very, like adamant on making sure that this be safe.
Okay. The beast is currently not being shot or anything. They're sending you in to
Great.
sedate it
That's
instead of attacking.
fantastic to hear. That's a good standard.
They're currently waiting for you. They're sending you guys in instead of blasting it, so you guys can go up and sedate it.
We're still
However,
are we still
however,
moving?
You
Yeah.
As you guys start, I don't know where you're going, but as you're going, quickly the deckhands tie ropes to you, and you guys can go. You go up the mast wherever you want. But they tie.
yeah.
ropes
That's
to
what
you.
I was about to do anyway. I was about to tie a rope to the ship, but if
Yeah,
they do it
you-
for me, it's good.
Yeah, basically you see them ready and they tie to you and they're holding on to it. But you guys, you guys may not. You guys aren't really asking questions about this, but I think at the very least you understand what's being suggested here.
Can I
You
actually
know-
check that it is like? Is it? Would I even know if it is actually a sedative, or if it's just gonna instantly kill it?
I
You
don't
would
think you'd
know.
be able to know.
But you also I don't.
Hero,
think
have a look at this.
You realize you're not gonna have time to properly check it, if it's a sedative or not.
Could I maybe like
think-
actually
don't have enough
insight
time
whether
to
or not he wants this
You
thing
don't
to be
even.
safe?
You don't even need it insight because he's already said he doesn't want to really kill it. He's trying to. He literally screamed at you guys whenever
He's
you said
trying
you
to
blew up his
sell
house.
it.
He screamed at Damu whenever he said you blew up his house. He's like, "You didn't hurt it, did you?"
Yeah, but
Okay.
he's the one harpooning and cannoning this bitch.
Well, there's a
Okay.
certain
I think
amount.
that was
There's a
the
certain amount you have to do
underlings.
to tame such a beast. This is a fucking monstrosity. Less damage is better.
You lot, he was going to point at the shipmates. It's like, tie the end of the ropes to the masts before we leave the ship.
Okay,
Are we still moving?
do it for
by the
you.
way?
you guys are moving fucking fast. You guys don't have to like jump and grab onto this beetle.
Okay. Cool.
You guys realize even if you're tied, you're not going to float away if you're tied. But if
I
you,
mean, I guess
Would
I
I
just
have-
go for it. Athleticism check.
hold on. Do you have any questions about anything before you guys try and basically get on this beetle and start going to work?
Would I? Do we have to get to the top of the mast to even reach, or can we just jump off from the side?
The thing is, you jump off the side probably because it's slowly rising and it's about to reach like ground level. like with the top of the boat. Like the boat's like 30 or 40 feet off the ground, like the part you're standing on. And it's about to
Yeah,
reach
so we
that
could
point.
couldn't reach it from
You
the
could,
side.
you could, if you jump
How
off,
does
you
this-
could too.
How do the backpacks work? Is it making us float or is it making us light? Is it
Wow.
basically just giving us feather falling?
So you're asking how moonstones
for-
work.
Like how like backpacks affecting us? I guess
It's-
how moonstones work as well. Yeah.
Please. I mean, unless you think you know how moonstones work. They're
I don't
magical
think I
stone.
would.
You can do a check, maybe like or you can ask.
No,
I mean, you
but
can literally.
Tell us how it feels. Tell us how it
I mean,
feels.
how does it feel? Surely I'd notice if I'm
Oh, yeah,
super
yeah.
light or if I'm even
No,
floating away.
you feel like you're light. You don't feel like you're floating away. You feel like you can jump higher, and if you fall, you're going to be falling slower. That's how you feel. You don't feel like necessarily
Okay.
like you can float
That's all I
away.
need to know.
At least at this point, you don't. But if you don't know anything about moon rot stones, you don't know what may end up happening.
Would that be a nature or arcana check if I were to try and do any more about them?
Arcana, or you could just ask either or, whichever you want to find easier.
I could always just do an Arcana check and get like a 40.
You guys' choice.
Here we go. Oh, I rolled a 3, but I'll still get a 13.
I'll
You
give it a
realize-
try. Just well, I don't think he'd bother asking. He just
Okay.
Here we go.
Adamu, you realize
Uh,
that moonstones are used to float and they're powered, but you don't really understand the intricacies of them or even what exactly like the safety risk is here. Hodgins, you realize you've used these before. These are something that some crews like to use to help them in boarding ships, and like especially getting up higher up on a ship. Like they use these to jump up high, jump on the sails and stuff to avoid just like direct boarding. And moonstones are a magical rock that you charge in the moonlight. And moonrots and moonstones have, the way they work is they slowly lose potency after like every round of using them. For direct correlation, these ones have 10 charges, and every turn they lose 1d4 per turn. So eventually they will uncharge, and at that point, if you guys fall, well, good luck. So you realize you only have a certain amount of time until these things... There's a variance in the amount of time, but these things do lose potency as they're being used. But they allow you to be lighter, they allow you to float, and as long as they're active, you'll never, fall fast. You'll always float down safely. But if they lose their potency,
okay.
good luck.
Okay. Well, all right, guys. We haven't got too much time. At minimum, we have an amount of time left. So, I say we just fucking go.
Alright, I'd like to
10%?
communicate
okay.
with the beetle that
Using my natural language skill.
mean them like no harm and that I'm trying to protect it.
All right, animal handling check, please.
I think I will.
You realize it's still fixated on your music, kind of, and it's kind of still fixated on you, and you don't see it react, but it just seems continuously kind of fixated as it's slowly rising, not really thrashing yet. And all of you can make since this thing's being so gentle due to Benedict, each of you can make either an acrobatics or athletics check with advantage to get on its back.
I run up to Kira. I'm like, I'm not strong enough to do this, and I just hand the bag and the wrench.
Oh no, they have one too. All of you have one.
They do? Okay, well then I'm
Yeah,
just
they're
gonna.
almost
I'm
there.
just gonna.
Of course, they're not here, so it's a little bit awkward. But all of you would have one.
Wait, do I not have one then?
No, all of you have one. All 5 of you.
I thought you said there were only three bags.
Well, I said that
You
because there's
only
three of
need
you.
3 syringes
there
to
was
get
3
it done.
syringes, you said.
Yeah, so there's a bit of there's 5 syringes, but you need to have at least 3 syringes in it to get it done.
Oh. Okay.
So you guys made it this
Do we know if like any more would kill or something?
Uh,
Like is it a
well,
thing where it'd kill
any
it if
more
we
probably fine,
overstayed
but
it?
if you get all 5 in there, it'd probably just make it go sleepy faster.
Yeah, it'll
Probably
be
fine.
fine. Anyway, I do a little bit of a. Which would I have better in athletics? I think acrobatics.
But yeah, y'all
4.
need to check. Okay, everyone else, please.
And you have advantage, right?
You just have advantage. Please roll it on yes. Thank you for reminding us.
No, I don't have advantage.
Hey,
with
dude, all
acro-
of you have advantage.
I want to put this.
But Benedict calming this creature
Oh, we
down
all
has given you all advantage on this check.
Oh shit! Let's go.
All of you very easily.
Did I roll
I
for
think-
Kira?
We'll just assume that Since they're not here, we're gonna keep it simple. This is gonna be focused on you guys mostly. We'll assume they're up there.
Okay.
And Benedict, you, as if calling to this creature, it seems almost like it moves over to you, and you just kind of step onto.
Oh my
it.
god, I'm so heckin' cool.
As you trying to step onto this
I
creature.
wanna.
I wanna like ride it
Well,
and like
as
grab its horns like I'm controlling it or like
as you
reining it.
guys are on top of this creature, we're going to go into a skill challenge. So if you don't understand how a skill challenge works, a skill challenge, you need to make a certain amount of successes before you make 3 failures. And each of you, basically, I'll ask, once it gets to your turn, I'll be like, okay, hey, what does Damu do to try and calm this beast down, or basically end this whole thing? And if you do something, there will be a check, and if you pass, you have a success. If you fail, you have a failure.
Okay,
You can never do, for example, and that would be like if you do an animal handling check, or if you do a nature check, or if you do maybe an insight into the creature. You can do any of that, but you can never do the same thing twice. However, let's say there's an animal handling check made by Benedict. He can't do one twice, but all 3 of you can make an animal handling check if you wanted. But we're going to we're doing a check here, a skill check. You need 8 successes before you get 3 failures, and each failure is going to make your situation worse. And ultimately, you guys need to get at least 3 surges in them. You guys can use the other player sheets. If you want to use the other players for the skill challenge, you can. You just gotta decide what they do.
Can we use
What do you
magic?
mean? So
Like spells?
I have to. So I'm
yeah,
assuming I just
anything you
describe
want.
what I do and then I roll a bunch. I don't know.
What it is
Yeah.
you basically we'll let you go. The other ones have done it before briefly, so we'll let them go first. But you can do anything you want. You just describe to me how are you going to try and get a success in basically ending the situation positively.
Okay.
I would like to go
We'll let-
first,
yeah, Benedict can go
and
first.
I'd like to communicate to it that I don't want to have to sedate it, but if it like
He doesn't know what's happening. It doesn't matter.
no, but if I communicate to it that I don't need to sedate it, then it'll be a lot easier if it's just compliant.
You can go ahead and make a check.
I'd like to probably persuade it.
Why you moving me
douche.
there? I'm not over there yet.
Well, you guys would be on the beast at this point, since you guys made the check.
Oh. Oh, I was gonna. Okay, I was just gonna do something cool. It's fine.
Well, you guys already jumped on this with the acrobatics.
I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, you can please make me a check.
Actually, I wonder
Or,
if
depending on which one you want. Are you trying to do persuasion or?
I'll do animal handling. This is probably the important one. So I wanna basically, if this succeeds, I basically want it to be like, okay, I'll just calm down so that they don't have to sedate and then comply.
You realize it might be hard to convince it because it's still, even though you're calming it down, not sedating it is going to be a risk in general, though. You might be able to calm it down where it's not thrashing as much, but you realize convincing it not to be sedated, it probably doesn't understand what it means to be sedated. It just
I basically I'll just communicate because obviously I can only communicate with simple things, but I want to communicate that I want it to comply.
Okay. Go ahead. Make a check. Very easily. How do you communicate with it? You're on it now? Do you communicate differently than you did from a distance?
I'm gonna like try to like ride like where its neck would be, and like kind of like like pat it on the head, and be like,
It's okay.
The baby talk to it.
The creature, this stag beetle, it's been fixated on you this entire time. It focuses on you, like its eyes look up at you, and it doesn't really seem to notice the others. And yeah, you get one success. Good job. What on next to Hawkins?
Hey, Hawkins is like currently hanging off of one of the like carapaces, so there's like one of the shells, and he's gonna cast Silent Image, like ahead of him.
Okay.
And I want it to be like just a fucking steamy, like wet ball of shit.
ah,
It's like just the most delicious, delectable ball of shit. Like the perfect size for him. Like I'm gonna use the whole size, so 5 feet by 5 feet.
On a silver platter.
Not even like just like rolling 15-foot cube. So the size of him, just like above, like basically right in front of him, like it's right there. It's right there.
Carrot on a
Just
stick.
stay calm. Yeah, it's like hair on the stick. Like look, you're in heaven. Look at all that shit. That's for you. You know.
Okay. You can cast that, and I want you to do a do an animal handling with advantage, because this is also you trying to assume what this creature would ultimately want or be into.
Okay.
I want to add to this.
Does it only show it for the beetle? Like, does only
No,
the
it's
beetle
for
see
everyone
it?
can see
everywhere.
it.
Everyone sees just a fucking enormous pile of steaming hot shit.
Of piling steaming hot
What
shit.
the
That's it.
hell is
Animal handling
that?
with advantage.
Yeah, with advantage. Just didn't use the spell.
I'm proficient with that animal handling.
Ooh, then I did advantage.
Thank God I have advantage.
What the hell is that pile of shit? Oh my god. Holy
Dude, we're
shit.
fucking rolling there.
Literally, holy shit.
Rolling this
Don't worry,
harder
that's
than the
mine.
Dookie.
As he yells,
That's
is that
my
a pile of
shit.
dog
Calm
shit?
down.
As you watch as this beetle sees it, and it kind of like sees it in the peripheral of looking at Benedict trying to, as it lowers its height by 10 feet. It's a little bit lower to the ground now as well. So it's going to be a little bit safer if you guys do ultimately fall off this thing. And that's no success. That was a very good one too. Damu, what would you like to do?
I am going to use Hocus Pocus to raise the area around the pile of shit by 10 degrees.
Aw.
So it's even steamier.
It's just you can feel the heat radiating off.
Oh,
of
you
this shit.
This is
you made it
so silly.
hotter?
I can raise a. That's gonna. I can raise a 10 in 10 meters. I can raise the temperature by 10 degrees.
Stupid.
Please.
You're making the waft of shit for us.
Cass, make
Yeah.
make an Arcana check. You won't have an advantage, but this will be an Arcana check, I think, to see how well you can time this magic, and see how it feels. Highlighting how it works.
Oh, I rolled a